I welcome you all to eGlobalDoctors. I welcome you all to eGlobalDoctors pre-launch session. Can I request all those doctors who are standing behind, can you please take your seat? Can I have your attention, please? Can you please take your seat? Thank you very much. So today, I welcome you all. The reason for meeting here is eGlobalDoctors is a online clinical application form. It's not only for a consultation between patient and doctors. It's a platform where globally the doctors can exchange their clinical experiences on the same application, whereas the student have an offline discussion forum where all over India, not only India, anywhere in the world, student can have an offline discussion about their upcoming examinations in either USMLE or NEET or CLAB or Australian Medical Council exam or Canadian. Okay? So this is a very interactive, proactive application form, clinical application for the doctors and medical students and the patients. Okay? So now I would like to invite the eGlobalDoctors Chairman, Dr. Srini Gansani, to the stage, please. Now I request one of the directors and in charge of Europe and UK, Dr. Srinivas Kopula. He's an orthopedic surgeon, practicing orthopedic surgeon in London. Sorry to forgot to introduce. Dr. Srini Gansani is a practicing cardiologist in Atlanta and is very active at API, Association of Indian Physicians of Indian Origin. So he's a very active role at NAPI. And now I request the resident director in India, Dr. Samba, medical oncologist, to the stage, please. Now I request one of our invitees and honorable guest, medical director and head of Basavatarakam Oncology, Basavatarakam Cancer Hospital, Dr. Subramanieshwara, Dr. T. Subramanieshwara, to the stage, please. Now I request R. Venkat Reddy. He is one of the leading advocates of IPR, intellectual property rights globally. Actually, I invited him one day to New South Wales Parliament in Australia. He practices all over the world and he is one of the leading advocates in IPR and he is a senior counsel for the High Court. Please. Just before inviting other guests, I would like to inform you guys. All these doctors, all these guests are here. We are all from the same school, Andhra Pradesh Residential Educational Society. We four from the same location from Survey, and Dr. Samba is from Kodinganahalli in Rayalaseema. We 5 belongs to the same school, and interestingly, Dr. Subramanieshwara is also from the same society, but he studied at Nagarjuna Sagar Junior College. So it's a very privilege that we all belongs to the same school. Now I invite one of the guests of honor, Dr. Ravindra LAT, past Medical Council Chairman and the past National Vice President of Indian Medical Association, to the stage, please. Now, I invite our Honorable Dr. Rajalingam Sir, Chairman of the Medical Council, Telangana State Medical Council. Please welcome, sir. We have a special guest here, American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. It is an organization called API. It is very active, not only within USA, but they have delivered a lot of activities in India, not just in Telangana or Andhra Pradesh, all over the India. And
it's my privilege to introduce the API Board of Trustees Chairman. API represents 100,000 Indian physicians in the United States, and every sixth patient is being treated by an Indian physician in the United States. I think it's a great honor for all Indian physicians to do the job we did. I know we have a lot of physicians of Indian origin represented here in Damodar. So I'd like to invite the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Vishweshwar Ranga, to come to the stage. Thank you.
Now I request Dr. Anusha to hand over the flowers to our chief guest, Dr. Rajalingam sir, please. Sorry, Dr. Karishma. Now I request radiologist Dr. Anusha to give a flower bouquet to Dr. Ravinder Reddy, please. Now I request Dr. Abhinandan Reddy to give flower bouquet to Dr. Subramanieshwara, please. Now I request Kavita Reddy. She came all the way from Sydney. So she is very active in Sydney in various cultural platforms. And she is the one who is going to promote eGlobalDoctors platform in Australia. So please give bouquet to API chairman, please. Dr. Vishweshwar. I request Dr. Karishma to give flower bouquet to Dr. Venkat Reddy, Aliyad Associates, please. I request Dr. Anusha to give flower bouquet to Dr. Sri Gangasani, Chairman of eGlobalDoctors. And Dr. Karishma to Dr. GC. We call him GC, so it's easy for me. Dr. Srinivas Gelpukula, one of the board members. And again, Dr. Anusha to Dr. Samba, medical oncologist, the resident director of eGlobalDoctors. Thank you all. Thank you for your patience. Now over to our chairman, Dr. Gangasani.
Thank you, Vinod. Yeah, how are you? This Vinod. Vinod was a senior in Sunwell, graduated from Bharatiya Medical College, and he's the director of operations for India, eGlobalDoctors India. Come on, Vinod. Surya is going to give okay to Vinod for doing all the hard work. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming today for this eGlobalDoctors pre-launch program. I just want to explain a little bit about how it started and where we started the eGlobalDoctors, and then go to a brief video to explain how the eGlobalDoctors telehealth system works. So a few years ago, when as a cardiologist in Atlanta, so I normally get at least 3 to 4 consultations on WhatsApp to review somebody's chart, just to say this patient need a stent or a bypass or the management of the medicine. So we talked about a few times. I did the same thing to my good friend Jishin was from UK. So whenever I have an orthopedic consultation, I just send, hey, this is my mom had this or my friend had this. Can you just look at it? So we were looking at these WhatsApp consultations, so many of them every week. So we thought, just because we know some of the friends and family, they are getting that privilege of getting the second opinion from the doctors we know. But there are a lot of people out there who may not know any doctor, and they may want to get a second opinion or the primary consultation from a physician from outside. So that's where we started talking about, me and my classmates from high school, from Gurukul Vidyalaya, Sarwell, and Asama from Kodinhalli, to see what we can do. So we talked to a few of our friends from IT, said that we can get this with the digital health being promoted all over the world. We wanted to see whether we can get these telehealth consultations by connecting patients and doctors anywhere in the world. So you can be in Nigeria, you can be in Ethiopia, you can be in US, UK, or India. You should be able to connect to the doctor anywhere in a means of easy communication, and at the same time, we have other advantages we can have with this telehealth consultation. Then while we're working on the eGlobal platform, the COVID second wave hit India. So at the time, being Indian and having seen that, that you guys did a great job with the COVID, but still there was some limitations, and there were people who were requiring some more needs for their counseling. So we started eGlobalDoctors to get some counseling for these patients who are kind of isolated in their room. So at the time, we have about 350 doctors from US, UK, started doing the COVID counseling for these patients who are isolated. And it was so grateful, and we had a great experience of doing the consultations over the Zoom in their own homes who are isolated. And then I think Dr. Ravi Batina is one of the doctors. Thank you, Ravi. I think they're doing a great job during that time. And there are so many of the other eGlobalDoctor consultants who are part of it, ophthalmologists, radiologists who don't see COVID but would come onto our platform and do it. So that was the initial part of the eGlobal charitable kind of a thing. So then we kind of started the charitable to a commercial platform, and we've been working with a lot of other charitable organizations, and there are a lot of physicians who want to give back to the community in the United States, UK, India, everywhere. So we wanted to connect them to the eGlobalDoctors platform so that we can do the charitable thing. Second, we wanted to do the primary consultation for inpatients in the United States, where there are a lot of patients visiting from India to visit their children. They don't have insurance, or they have a little visitor's insurance, and they won't go to the hospital even though they're having a lot of issues medically or surgically. They won't go to the hospital with the fear of US system being so expensive, and they would wait, and in the last minute they come to the hospital with a big MI, with a myocardial damage, and it may be too late for some people. So we wanted to give them an affordable kind of a quality health care by doing the telehealth consultation if they cannot go to a regular doctor. So that was the primary consultation. We started doing it, and then through the second opinion consults, and then multidisciplinary consults. There are so many times, at least in cardiology and orthopedic world, where you need an EP guy, electrophysiologist with the heart muscle being weak to see what happens with the ICD or not, and the heart failure, and then somebody to manage the general cardiology. So we can have, through this kind of an eGlobalDoctor system, we can have 3 or 4 doctors on the line at the same time doing the consultation to the patient, so that if a patient doesn't need to go to multiple places to get their consultation at one place, and they can have that consultation with the 3 physicians. And same thing with the oncology world. You can have an oncologist, medical oncologist, surgical oncologist, radiation oncologist, can be on the same kind of a disciplinary, multidisciplinary team to take care of it. And the next aspect of the eGlobalDoctors thing is that NRIs especially, and my mom had some kidney issues. Whenever she goes to a kidney doctor, I would know what they were discussing. So then I would call the nephrologist, and he may or may not be available. So with this kind of a eGlobalDoctors platform, when the patient is seeing the doctor and the family member from anywhere, maybe in US, maybe in UK or in India, they can join the consultation, so that as a family member, you feel comfortable that I think we're doing a good job. I think we know that, I think as part of the family member, we know exactly what's going on with our family members. And the next aspect of it is the medical tourism. You know, in United States, there are a lot of people asking us to, hey, where I can get a cheap or a quality kind of a procedure, but at a place with a cheaper price because they don't have insurance. You know, whether we like it or not, in the United States, there are about 5 to 10% of the people I see don't have insurance in the United States. And that they were also looking for an affordable quality health care. So from a medical tourism point of view, India is a hub of medical tourism, and the same thing with the patients from Nigeria, Africa and the UK are also looking for similar kind of a thing. So those are kind of the basic ideas we thought about, and to eGlobalDoctors, those are the primary goals to get. Our mission is to provide a quality, compassionate care by connecting the patients and doctors all over the world. So that was the mission, and we're trying to launch in India in the next few months, and we wanted to get your input to get the things better, so that we can be a better platform, and we can be a provider of a better health care for patients in India. With that, I would like to ask Vinod to come back and do the further proceedings. Thank you for your attention. One more thing. I think I know some of the nutritionists and dietitians are here. They're doing a great job. So that for the dietitians and the nutritionists and the physical therapists, it's not a platform just for the medical doctors. So there are nutritionists, dietitians, there are physical therapists. Everybody joined the team at the time to help the COVID, but now we continue to use their services to provide a great service. Especially in Indian patients in US need a lot of dietitians, because dietitians in US don't have the idea about what we eat, idli, vada, puri, they don't have no clue. So I think our dietitians from India help them quite a bit to treat them to get the diabetes or heart disease better. Thank you for the dietitian team for doing a great job. Thank you.
Now we introduce the eGlobal platform app. We put a screen here, and we'll show you our eGlobal platform with a simple 6-minute video. Simple 6-minute video will introduce the eGlobal platform, self-explanatory, the video itself. We do not have any the huge slide presentations. If you watch video silently, it will go. So I request the guests to take a seat, and please watch our video. And later on, we have a question session. Then I will invite all the guests back to the stage. So, after introducing the eGlobal platform on the, can you please stop? Can you please have the guy to put the screen, please?
कंपल्सरी अननेसेसरी
इस पे रख ये केबल वो साइड से लेके इस पे रख पीछे दे केबल दे
लाइव चालू पॉज
पोज नहीं जमता ढीला कर उसको डायरेक्ट
I see the rep ready. Is the video ready? Ready to play? Did you have you guys tested through the projector?
Yes.
Have you guys tested through the projector?
I have yes. Excuse me, sir. चलो ये इसका लाइन ही नहीं आ रहा, ये खोला हुआ है।
नहीं निकल रहा
Okay. Straight away. And present it. This is the first. Straight away.
Zoom out
It's a medical expense. Okay. Then after that, questions.
जूम आउट कर दो, स्क्रीन फुल आना चाहिए उसमें।
ये 1920 है, स्क्वायर रेजोल्यूशन है। कौन सा वीडियो लाइव में दिख रहा है ना?
ये थोड़ा ब्लर है,
फिक्स है ना, थोड़ा ब्लर स्क्रीन और पीछे लेना है तो ये सकते हैं। आगे लेना है स्क्रीन। हाँ तो प्रोजेक्टर को आगे ले लेना थोड़ा।
क्या बोले?
प्रोजेक्टर को बोला थोड़ा आगे ले लेना। और ऐसे लाइनिंग क्यों दिख रहा है उसमें, पता नहीं कौन है तेरा मालिक, मतलब
थोड़ा क्लियर करो और थोड़ा क्लियर करो उसको। फोकल लेंथ यहाँ से हो जाएगी।
फोकल लेंथ में उसका स्क्रीन रेजोल्यूशन करना 1920 का, या स्क्वायर ही दिखता बड़ा करना। दूसरा प्रोजेक्टर लेके आ जाओ, भाग के जाए। दूसरा प्रोजेक्टर लेके आपका है कि इसको रेक्टेंगल कर जल्दी लेके आ भाग। इसको रेक्टेंगल कर सकते क्या?
ये 1920x1080 है रेजोल्यूशन
है ना, इसमें से है क्या ये? मैंने प्रोजेक्टर चेंज कर दिया।
हाँ
स्क्वायर दिख रहा है।
हाँ
नहीं उसको सेट करना पड़ता है
16:9
ये छोटा हो जाता है फिर
हाँ ठीक है चलेगा।
ऐसा रहेगा
हाँ फुल वीडियो दिखेगा ना, नहीं तो उसमें कट जाएगा वीडियो।
हाँ
ऐसा ही उसको zoom out कर दो।
चलेगा फिर कुछ ऑडियो है साउंड कैसा लगेगा
भरत सर
हाँ
आप उसका फोन उधर ही
उधर ही है तो मैं ऑडियो ऑडियो है इसमें
हाँ ऑडियो है।
प्रोजेक्टर के स्पीकर से आवाज ऑडियो केबल है लाल केबल है काले केबल है
इसमें 3.5 mm का जैक है,
वहाँ पे लगा देंगे उसको लगा देंगे
लग जाएगा ना
स्पीकर को
ऑडियो उसका जाएगा डायरेक्ट।
ये नहीं वो मालूम
स्वराज स्वराज प्रेस F फुल स्क्रीन F दाब ऊपर कुछ अच्छा चेक हाँ
It is now possible.
Start from the beginning.
हाँ ये
Before it starts, I will announce, then you.
इससे आएगा ये स्पीकर जाएगा हेडफोन लगा दी तो आ जाएगा।
Sorry, sir. Focus right presentation. హ్యూమన్ ఎర్రర్ లేకుండా వీడియోల సిస్టమ్ అని చల్ దాని తర్వాత మాట్లాడుతాం మెడికల్
ఏమైందని
స్టార్ట్ రెడీయా రెడీ ఆడియో ఇస్ రెడీ ఆడియో రెడీ
हाँ रेडी
సో కెన్ యూ ప్లే కెన్ ఐ సే 1 minute not now
बहुत सेट हो गया।
ready Can I have your attention, please? We play this 6-minute video which explains eGlobalDoctors application, and after that, within this application, we are developing another medical education site for the student interactive tool, and after that, online consultation or online education or online exchange of medical news or online second opinion. Patient is somewhere in Kashmir at the borders, or somewhere the police force is working in Nagaland, and what are the medical council regulations that can encourage us or that can deter the determination of medical services. As a very experienced doctor is living somewhere in Kerala, if the medical faculty in Madhya Pradesh or Chhattisgarh in the forest, if they want to take an opinion of the experienced doctor and where they need an opinion, so we need to discuss all those. at least we need to start a debate within India or globally, starting from Telangana State Medical Council. Our chairman is here. He will help us how to make a decisions. And there are so many doctors experienced. We discuss ourselves to make decisions. Thank you. And please start the video.
It is now possible to have the most experienced, highly qualified and compassionate doctors at the click of a button. eGlobalDoctors is a user-friendly, secure mobile and web application through which you can have affordable online healthcare consultation and speak to the doctors from the comfort of your own home. You can now avoid traveling long distances to reach the doctor and avoid long wait times. You can now do a video call to eGlobalDoctors position with the ability of family members to join from different parts of the world. Every user of the platform can have Health Passport, a personalized and secure hub for all of an individual's electronic health records, which includes prescriptions, doctor's reports, and lab reports with ability to access from anywhere in the world. eGlobalDoctors' second medical opinion is performed by a highly qualified and senior doctors bringing you the world's latest and best healthcare. We can help patients to get the necessary treatment done at a place closer to them by leveraging our network of doctors who share our vision and values. eGlobalDoctors addresses an individual's medical, surgical, pharmaceutical and ancillary healthcare needs on one platform at the fraction of the current cost. eGlobalDoctors is one complete healthcare platform solution for all your medical related issues and questions. Our goal is to provide unbiased and honest medical opinion. Please visit us at eglobaldoctors.com.
दादाजी, आप भी हमारे साथ घूमने आ रहे हो ना?
हाँ, आप और माँ भी हमारे साथ चलिए, मजा आएगा।
नहीं बेटा, तुम लोग जाओ। मेरा मेडिकल कंडीशन तो तुमको पता ही है। मैं ठहरा ऑर्थोपेडिक का पेशेंट है। मेरी वजह से तुम्हारा वैकेशन खराब हो जाएगा।
दादाजी, अब आपको आपकी मेडिकल कंडीशन की चिंता करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। eGlobalDoctors की मदद से आप कहीं से भी वर्ल्ड के सबसे अनुभवी डॉक्टर से कंसल्टेशन ले सकते हैं।
अब हेल्थ रिलेटेड इशू की फिक्र करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। अब हम भी तुम्हारे साथ ट्रिप एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।
Are you working in unison and concerned about your family's health staying in India? Not anymore. Visit to eglobaldoctors.com. Choose from 35 plus specialties and to 80 plus board certified doctors. Click on Consult now and register with our platform. To get consultation from doctors all around the world, visit us now at eGlobalDoctors.com.
Want to set up an appointment online and speak to the doctors from the comfort of your own home? Register on eGlobalDoctors, a trusted name for all your healthcare needs.
क्या आप ठीक महसूस नहीं कर रहे हैं और अस्पताल जाने से डरते हैं तो चिंता मत कीजिए। eGlobalDoctors आपकी मदद के लिए यहाँ है। अब आप अपने घर पर आराम से विभिन्न देशों के लोग प्रमाणित जैसे ब्रिटेन, यूके, लंदन, भारत आदि से अपना परामर्श प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। अभी अपना परामर्श प्राप्त करें। विजिट कीजिए eglobaldoctors.com पर।
Do you feel that the cost and credibility of healthcare providers isn't affordable to you? Well, eGlobalDoctors introduces amazing healthcare packages to help you with your health. There are 3 different packages: Gold package, Silver package, and the Bronze package. Get your Bronze package and avail 2 video consultations at the cost of 1. Get access to 300 plus expert doctors with 30 plus different specialties. The wide variety of features that comes with the package deal is video consultation, health passport, in-app chat support, etc. just at $199. So hurry up and book your consultation now. Visit www.eglobaldoctors.com and create an account for you or your family members with just easy steps. We are also available on Android and iOS applications. Scan the QR code or search for the eGlobalDoctors app. Unlock the features of the platform and access quality healthcare just at your fingertips.
Want to consult doctors from the USA, UK, Canada, India, Australia and New Zealand? Register on eGlobalDoctors. Your one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. Want to seek a second opinion for a minimal cost? Register on eGlobalDoctors, a mobile and web application for second medical opinion and access to our best doctors from all over the world.
Hey Tom, you look so worried today. What happened?
I'm so worried. The doctor here advised surgery for my mother's knee pain. I wish I could seek a second opinion.
Why don't you reach out to experts at eGlobalDoctors? They have board certified and expert doctors from all over the world who will guide you.
Thanks for your concern. I will try eGlobalDoctors today itself. eGlobalDoctors. We care for your health. Launching soon.
Go to Google Play Store, search for eGlobalDoctors. Click on Install button to download the app. Click on Open button and you have successfully downloaded the app. Click on Create Account. Now enter your name, your date of birth, fill in the country and state. Provide your primary mobile number and email address. Create a password. Enter the same password once again. Now click on the Create Account button. We will send you an OTP on your primary mobile number. Enter the OTP and click on Submit. You have successfully created the account. Enter your primary mobile number by selecting the country code from drop-down menu. Click on Login button. Select correct images and click on Verify. Enter the OTP which you received on the primary number and click on Submit button. You have successfully logged into eGlobalDoctors app.
Thank you guys. If you go to one of those Google store or app store, you download the app, you will know as a doctor what exactly as a doctor can do. And when the patient registers as a patient, what access patient has got. All the patient, especially patient, when he logs on, when he registers as himself as a patient, and he has got access to the doctors, the various consultants that who registers, and the consultant, the app manages appointments between the patient and the doctor, and if the doctor suggests any diagnostics or any investigations, patient has got access to the diagnostic laboratories, and where patient will come back with his reports and he can upload into the app. And all the information that patient uploads, only he has got access. Even the staff working at eGlobal doctors, they don't have access. And when the patient books a consultation with any doctor, only when the patient books consultation, then the doctor gets automatic access to the patient records. And if the doctor refers the patient to any other doctor, and once that consultation is booked, then that doctor also gets access to the patient records.